Who agrees with me that vlogging is the most boring thing in existence to watch on YouTube? Alright, listen up, my homies. Now, something I think we're all aware of is that editing YouTube videos takes forever, and I am not making $1 million yet. Per video, I mean. Because, well, I've only just begun. And because of this, the government isn't giving me any more time to not pay my taxes. So I'm upset, and man, I don't know what to do about it. You know what? I'm gonna go on Reddit. Let's see what they say. All right, I don't know what I was thinking. Let's not go to that hellhole. Let's instead try ChatGPT. That's a much safer website to go to. All right, chat. Listen, the government is trying to make me pay my taxes. How can I avoid paying them? While it's understandable to want to reduce tax burdens, it's important to follow the law when it comes to paying taxes. Tax avoidance, which refers to. Okay, never mind. What ways can I stop paying tax? Legally lower my tax bill. No, that's not my goal. Next question to ChatGPT. Wait, chat, are you saying that I can do this legally? Which countries can stop me paying my taxes and stop me from paying my taxes entirely? There are a few countries and regions where you can significantly reduce or even eliminate your personal tax burden under certain conditions, but this generally involves relocation and meeting specific legal requirements. Here's an overview of some tax friendly countries where you might avoid paying certain taxes: Monaco, the Bahamas, the UAE, the Cayman Islands, Bermuda, Andorra, St. Kitts and Nevis, Van. I don't know any of these countries. Wait, again. Wait, chat. Instead of me just moving to another country entirely, why don't I just start one? Starting your own country, while an intriguing idea, is far more complex than simply moving to a tax friendly nation. The process of creating a new country or micronation involves numerous legal, political, and logistical challenges. Here's what it would realistically take to start your own country. Number 1, claiming territory. Number 2, establishing sovereignty. Number 3, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Alright, guys. Here's the plan. I don't want to pay my taxes anymore. So I'm going to start my own nation so that I can stop paying my taxes. By the way, I'm not a libertarian. Also, for a little while, I'm going to be writing scripts for the timeline's official entry. So just because I'm making these side videos like the one you're listening to right now, doesn't mean I've just quit the main aspect of the channel. It just takes forever to write a basic summary for each episode. But back to topic. I'm going to start a country. Now, how do I get myself some independence? Traditionally, if you ever wanted to gain independence, there are numerous ways to do this. Number 1, be a part of a colonial power and then one day overthrow that colonial power to form your own state, quite like the Americas. Number 2, have an existing ethnic group in a certain region and make them want independence. Or number 3, enter a civil war and have it last so long that you essentially have two different nations, like the Korean War, and so on. However, eh, there's a bit of trouble with each of those ideas. One, there's no new land. Number 2, nearly all the ethnic groups that want countries have been taking up nowadays, and there's none I can really relate with. And number 3, there aren't any nearby civil wars, and also I don't like getting shot at, so that's those are some uh problems I'm gonna have. So what should I do? Okay, here's the situation for me. Right now, I live in Yorkshire and the humble poop hole of Leeds. From what I know, this part of England is extremely loyal to the United Kingdom. The people here identify as British or English, they are mostly Labour Party voters, and so much other crap. I'm an American from Russian born immigrants from the Chinese province of Manchuria, who had grandparents escaping the mad Baron of Mongolia. So, I think I'll have a good chance to connect with these constituents. Alright, so if I'm gonna connect with the people of Yorkshire, I'm gonna need to join a political party. But who do I choose? The Workers' Party, led by the Saddam Hussein racist, homophobic, Christian traditionalist George Galloway? Reform UK, led by the fascist Nigel Farage? No, no, not either of them. And none of the traditional parties as well. I know exactly who I need to pick. The Communist Party of Britain. Alright, what else do I need? I have the location, the party. Now I need the funds in order to start my effort. Oh, wait. No, okay. The funds we no longer have to worry about. I luckily have about £140 sterling in the bank. That should be enough money to fund a political campaign. Well, why don't you guys join me for this exciting ride we're about to be a part of? Let's see if we can start a country and avoid paying taxes. Jesus Christ. This sounds like a Mr. Beast challenge. Oh my god, that would be such an awesome idea. Mr. Okay, right now Mr. Beast is currently being sued for so much stuff. I don't I don't even like the man, but if somebody else, like a Mr. Beast copycat, were to come along, here's a video idea. The idea is the challenge where you gather a couple thousand people and you tell them, okay, you have to form a militia and defeat a government of a country that you want to secede from. The winner gets to become the leader of said country. This that would be an awesome video idea. All right, so this is day one of my exciting political journey, and I went to the recent Communist Party of Britain conference in Leeds, and I'm immediately regretting all my choices. The General Secretary is boring and dry and super old, the people who are part of this party suck lightly salted peanuts, and the Communist Party sucks in general. You know what? I think I'm going to start my own political party instead. Okay, alright. So, I've started a new political party, the Dorvan National Unity Party. Why the heck is it called that? Well, a few months ago, I've actually embarked on a sort of project where I would start my own micronation, and Dorvan is a word I made up in order to create a sort of brand new ethnic identity in order to justify my micronation's existence. And it's that same reasoning that I'm going to use in order to form this political party. Um, and also, how am I going to avoid paying taxes if I at least don't form a separatist party? But there's an issue. I am the only member of my new political party, and I haven't registered with the Electoral Commission yet. So now I need to lie to other political party leaders in order to absorb their parties and form a super party. The plan will be simple. The Dorvan National Unity Party will be pretend to be a sort of broad coalition national Bolshevik alliance, which is an ideology that combines the extremes of nationalism with the extremes of communism. And I'll call up a bunch of smaller unknown parties with the goal of absorbing their members. So please leave me alone and let's me get to work. Uh, um, uh, well, that was successful. Um, I've called nearly every far right and left wing group in Britain. Why do you ask? Well, my loyal viewer, the reason why I did so is because these parties are so small and insignificant, I can easily take them over with little issue. Also, as a national Bolshevik, having the far right and far left in one group would essentially be like a Hearts of Iron 4 achievement. So, sorry, more digestive biscuits. But here are the parties that I have currently taken over. Uh, Britain First, the British Democrats, the British National Party, the Christian People's Alliance, the Christian Party, the Communist League, the Communist Party of Britain, the Marxist Leninist Communist Party, the Ella Rules Communist Party, the Cornish National Party, the par I think it's a really weird communist party. The God damn it, what parties did I align myself with? Let me check my list. Continuing on from the really weird Communist Party, I have also aligned myself with um oh yeah, okay. Continuing on, there is the English Democrats, the Irish Republican Socialist Party, the National Front, the Heritage Party, the Scottish Libertarian Party, UKIP, Volt UK, the Workers' Party of Britain, and the Reclaim Party by Lawrence Fox. That weirdo. So, with all of these political parties under me, I have about 30,000 members. But I still have to deal with all of the old political party leaders. Oh well. Good thing cyanide is a thing. Okay. The Dorvan National Unity Party has been purged internally. We may be down to 20,000 members, with about 1,000 people poisoned and 9,000 others being arrested and disappeared. But my dictatorship over the party is secure. But now I only have a limited amount of time left, as the tax collectors are going to arrest me soon if I don't cough up some dough soon. So now I need some allies, and to enter the upcoming general election, I need to win my nation's independence if I'm going to stop paying taxes. So during the 80 days of getting my power over the well, not 80, over the 90 days since I've last talked to you guys of getting my power over the party complete, I was able to make some contact with dozens of American militias, communist guerrilla fighters from India and other places, several ultranationalist groups all over Europe in order to buy them over to the country and smuggle them all in. And as a sort of bulwark to protect my movement, I then decided to buy 750,000 guns and several million rounds of ammunition. Now, with the firepower to fight, I am going to declare my independence. So, how big is my nation currently? Okay, about several houses. Yeah, that's all the land I have. But don't worry, that'll change soon, especially when the armed terror groups come over to help the Dorvan National Unity Party. All right, well, now I have about 27,000 members in the Dorvan National Unity Party and about 19,750 armed soldiers ready to help me take over Yorkshire and the Humber. But now with the election, local and national, that's my key to success. After this election, the tax collectors will have to wait a little while for the dust to settle. But for now, if we win this election, we'll be able to push for my nation's independence and I cannot pay taxes. So please, wish me luck, guys. Guys, we lost the election! Other than our members and the illegally armed soldiers, we only won 100,000 votes. Less than half a percent. But it wasn't enough. We lost the election so badly. The Labour Party is laughing at us, and the police are coming over to attack me or arrest me for tax evasion. God, I didn't want this to happen. But but we can't sit idly now. Now it's time for us to try our hand out for a war. My nation, the Kingdom of Dorvan, which I invented purely for tax reasons, has a constitution which has just been signed by 50,000 people within only a few hours. Whatever happens, now it's the time to take over Yorkshire and evade taxes! With the help of nearly 50,000 soldiers, we have taken over every important building in Yorkshire and disarmed the local military forces. And luckily, we were able to raise local non Dorvan National Unity Party affiliated militias within a few hours. Now, with an extra 15,000 soldiers, we can try to protect the Kingdom of Dorvan. With an official flag, nation, constitution, and government already set up, we can send a treaty to the UK government with territorial claims over the northern East Midlands and northeast England. Again, please wish me luck, guys. Okay, now we are at war with a major first world power. I formed an emergency cabinet and formed a royal dictatorship under me and raised a conscript army all across Yorkshire of about 200,000 soldiers. The Russians, Chinese, and South Africans are the only ones that have sent foreign arms and volunteer corps to help us in secret. And now we are going to try and split the UK in half by racing to Blackport, which, if we're lucky, should be able to split the UK in half and force them to surrender. If I don't win the battle for Blackport, I fear that the ideological fractures in the Dorvan National Unity Party may threaten my kingdom of tax evasion. 3 days have passed as we were able to take Blackport. We're trying to enter Manchuria as of currently, but I fear that Dorvan may face its own Stalingrad in that forsaken city, as we're already facing heavy losses as the police and local Royal Air Force are fighting back pretty effectively. We have lost a few hundred soldiers as of now, and we haven't even faced the true British Army yet. However, I know how I can make the war end sooner. We're going to launch an offensive towards London on the cities of Birmingham, Leeds, and Peterborough. We, with so much land taken, and with the capital of the United Kingdom threatened, the the eventual British counterattack will be stretched thin, which we can then use to launch an offensive to make the Scottish people north of us rebel against the United Kingdom. Scotland forever! If this works, we can hope to turn the tide of this war and make it quick and end without too much bloodshed on our side. But, as usual, please wish me luck. The Dorvan military has completely failed. As it turns out, NATO and the Royal Air Force pilots are quite good at killing enemy armies without any anti air defenses. At this point, my three pronged attack down south into the Midlands has become my own Operation Barbarossa. Hell, my force I've sent into Manchester has already been turned back. But I can still salvage the situation. So I'm going to be pulling back military operations in the south to return to the Dorvan border. If we can't conquer England and force the UK to surrender to our claims, then we must at least try to make the United Kingdom regret invading us and make the political unpopularity of this um, invasion against me stop. I don't know. I'm gonna turn back now. Please wish me luck. Damn it. Our plans to make Scotland rise up in rebellion failed because they see me as an imperialist. God damn it. Listen, it's so bad. The RAF and British Army, as well as some NATO troops, have taken back Blackport, meaning that my possible crutch against the UK has been taken away from me. At this point, at this point, the international community has called me a terrorist, and I'm going to be tried in international courts. But, but that's not fair. I'm fighting for my country's independence. I haven't committed war crimes. Yet. Okay, now I'm stuck in a trench war, and I fear that Dorvan may split into a civil war between those who want to rejoin the United Kingdom and those who still want to keep being Dorvans. And my loyalists are becoming a shrinking minority in this country that I formed. Alright, look, I'm gonna be honest. My army is so awful at fighting, and the only thing it's good for is getting bombed on. The British Army and some volunteer NATO troops have come, and I fear it's only a matter of time till they kick the door in to this rotten house of cards that is the Kingdom of Dorvan. If that is going to happen, I guess I'll need to do a Russia and scorch the earth. God damn. Operation Hardrada has begun. Towns and villages are being evacuated and destroyed along with the farms and shopping centers in order to make sure that when the British Army comes in, they won't be able to resupply themselves. The Dorvan National Unity Party has been dissolved in anticipation of a civil war of which I can hope of at least to form a partisan force for years to come that will follow me to the end, and potentially we could even regain the kingdom of Dorvan even after we're occupied. Leeds has been booby-trapped to cause at least 10,000 casualties, and a new emergency capital has been set up in York. The goal isn't to save Dorvan at this point, but to make it a really painful reconquest by the British, and hopefully set up the foundation for a potential Yugoslav wars to come back up when I take power again over Yorkshire. The Dolphin Civil War has begun! Oh my god, oh my god. Loyalist militias have been created and have become roaming death machines. The British nationalists that want to rejoin the UK have formed their own defense leagues and are fighting back well. But worst of all, the British Army has been aided significantly by this and have been able to stop Operation Hardrada completely. Oh god, I'm gonna be arrested for creating an environment of which people can commit war crimes in. And worst of all, I'm gonna have to pay my goddamn taxes! Alright, 19 days have passed, and the kingdom of Dorvan has been conquered. My dreams of forming a partisan resistance force for years to come has been crumbled, as the British Army has suppressed all Dorvan sentiments. And fortunately, no war crimes have been committed. About 50,000 terrorists and several $1 billion worth of weapons have been seized. My little separatist movement has also started a brand new Cold War between East and West. And now I'm banned from visiting at least 153 countries. Although the UK has revoked my citizenship, so though I've lost my rights to vote, to participate in political office, get a mortgage, and just about everything else, I mean, yeah, so, yeah, that was a failure. But hey, it can't get worse, right? Wait, oh, wait a minute. What's that? Hmm, what's this document? I've only just noticed it. Let's see. Uh, oh no. Oh no. No! No! Damn you all! I have to pay my goddamn taxes! Damn you all to hell! Gah! Hey guys, so listen, I know that my upload schedule is quite funky and the videos I am currently posting may not be related to my hellish other timeline. But, honestly, despite YouTube channels supposedly being formed with like one purpose, I think it's okay to just explore into other topics and just have fun once in a while. This being one of those fun videos. Also, I'm announcing that soon enough I'm going to be starting a brand new series upon this channel as well, alongside the Hellish of the Timeline, called How to Fix How to Fix. And no, it isn't a stupid DIY project thing. No, it's an entire series where I fix entire countries. And soon enough, the first episode of that will be about how to fix the United Kingdom. And though there may already be some simple suggestions like get rid of the country, uh, don't worry, I'm going to put a little bit more nuance into it. So, yeah, until then, uh, I'll be keep posting Hellish of the Timeline videos and just having some fun. So, have a good day, everybody. Enjoy your lifestyles and um, to my best friend who suggested this series to me, thank you very much, man. You're like a savior. But have a good day, everyone, and see you all next time. Damn, I don't want to pay my goddamn